Hey guys, what's shaking? This is Eli with TouchArcade. I'm here today with Jared, and we are checking out Gameloft's GT Racing 2, which is soft launched in a couple different areas of the world right now, and we expect it to hit the U.S. store pretty quick. So if you're not already, playing it in a weird, like Canadian or like,
Pretty sure it's out in Canada. Yeah,
is it Canada and some other
it's
countries?
just Canada, actually.
Oh, really? Well, either way, I mean, I figured it was worth a look.
Yeah.
Just to like go through a race or two just to see what's what. So far, it's kind of like real racing-ish, like with this, like all the menus look and things like that, right?
Yeah, it is. It's from what I've seen from the people who are playing the soft launch version, that it's actually pretty decent, like sim racer, or sim style. It's definitely not like a hardcore Gran Turismo type sim, but definitely more simulation oriented than something like Asphalt. But also it seems like a pretty decent like free to play model. Or do we know that it's going to be free to play for sure? I'm not sure.
That's actually, yeah, we were talking about that earlier today. Gameloft hasn't told any of us like whether or not this is going to be like free to play for sure. I feel like it's free in Canada though.
It is.
And it's got all the free to play trimmings with the different like currencies and junk like that. And honestly, like even if it doesn't launch at free to play, the way that we've seen Gameloft go with their games, like it's eventually going to be free.
Right.
With currency purchases, much like the Asphalt games and things like that. So it's not free at launch. It will be free shortly.
Well, it's weird because like something like Asphalt launched at $1, and we were like, "Wow, just $1?" You know what I mean? Like, and it did have kind of like that free to play structure built into it, and so you could kind of smell that it was going to go free. But at the same time, like, I don't really care if it's $1. I mean, $1 is damn near free to me, and it's not the same as if they launched it like $8 and then dropped it to free like after a month or something. That feels a little dirtier to me. But the way they've been doing their free to play model has been pretty decent in terms of like amount of game you actually get for free, and there's no hard paywalls or anything like that. So I don't know. I feel like whether it's free or whether it's $1, it's still going to be a pretty damn good deal.
Yeah. This seems cool so far. I mean, definitely a competent racer. I got no complaints. Neither does your mom here.
Yeah, I played this a little bit when I went to Gameloft's office, like last month or whatever. It was right before it soft launched, and yeah, it was fun. It reminded me a lot of Forza in that it's not so strictly realistic that it's hard to play, but it's also not like, oh, you're just slamming in everything, like whatever arcade style. It's definitely, and it has that really awesome.
I did an upgrade. Now we've got a timer on it. We got a 3-minute timer to upgrade.
Timers.
Whatever it is.
I don't know how.
But I can spend $1 to upgrade it. So.
Well, actually, I remember them telling me, all the timers are only in the upgrading parts of the game.
Yeah.
And there's never
that's kind of cool. I don't know.
There's never like, this car is wrecked and you're repairing it and you can't play with it or anything like that. Yeah, I feel like I could deal with that because you're gonna upgrade some stuff. And maybe you have to wait for it to be upgraded, but you can still race. That's the important part.
Oh, I don't have the money to do this. Collect 36 stars. Let's just unlock now so we'll play this real quick.
It's the game that they partnered with Mercedes for, which was kind of weird too.
Yeah, there's a bunch of... I'm like, what is the next thing that I can do? Alright, here we go. Let's just do knockout. What do we think this is? Alright, well, whatever. We'll check it out. Yeah, we'll just do one more race just so people get an idea of what the game looks like. You know what this is missing is a race face functionality.
Everything needs race face.
I feel like everything without... Let's see what other camera angles we got here. Oh, neat. I really like the interior views when they have like a functional rearview mirror.
Yeah, it definitely makes it feel like you're in the car.
What's weird with this is, and I don't know if this is coming through on the video or not, but like, so the interior of the car, it definitely like, so I guess like the graphics when you're in the interior view here have like 3 stages. Like the exterior, like the road and stuff looks great. the interior of the car looks slightly less great, and the rearview mirror looks like you're playing an old PlayStation game.
Really?
Which is weird. Yeah, it's like
And
super,
you're on the
super
newest
low
iPad,
res.
right?
Yeah, this is the iPad Air.
Huh. Well, I guess maybe they have to do that to get everything to run in real time like that, but still.
Yeah. That makes
You know,
sense.
whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a nitpick. I mean, it's not like I'm like, oh god, the rearview mirror isn't high enough fidelity for me.
Delete.
Like whatever.
What I loved about this game, and it's one of the things that got me when Forza was like a new game back in the day, is that race line right there that kind of shows you what line to follow, and it also tells you kind of when to brake and when to accelerate and stuff like that. Because I'm not like a racing aficionado, but just having that line there helps you learn the tracks and learn what the right line is, and then you can kind of like use that as just like a base for learning, and then go on and strike out on your own and try and like improve the guideline or whatever. I always really liked that in racing.
I've noticed there's like some weird frame rate drops with this, which I wonder if that's like needs an iPad Air update, if it's a 7.0.3 thing, or if it is, you know, somehow related to our capture stuff. But it definitely seems like it should be running way better than it is on iPad Air. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I would chalk that up to some weird issue that Gameloft's probably going to fix rather than an actual problem with the game that you should get worked up about.
It's weird how when new hardware can come out, it can be like the most powerful hardware, but it'll totally like screw up certain things, just because, you know, people didn't have the hardware ahead of time to make it compatible.
Yeah, like some of these turns are like noticeably jerky for me. And again, I don't know if that's being translated to the video or not.
The graphics in this game are really nice. Like the environments are really.
It looks cool.
I'm pretty sure there's one actual licensed track, which I think is Laguna Seca, and then everything else was just real life locations that they made tracks in, like this, like you're in wherever
I think
you are.
that's cool. That's a neat angle to take. I think. I don't know. So, all right, cool. Well, there goes me in my second race.
Where's my mom?
I don't know. I guess it logged into Game Center and was like, "Oh, you're Eli now, not Jared's mom. We know your true identity." So, you know, and of course you can buy, you know, all the cash and all that junk. I mean, it wouldn't be a Gameloft game without in-app purchase, right? So, I don't know. Seems cool to me. It's you know, it's worth checking out if nothing else. If you're into racing games, you know, Gameloft has been really up in their ante with like what they've done recently with you know, their different cool racing games. So I say definitely give this a look when it launches. I don't know an exact date. It might be coming tonight, might not be. Maybe next week. I'm not sure. I just feel like it's coming soon, so that's why we posted this video. Yeah, so that's it. Check it out.